Ja Morant did an interview with Bleacher Report's Taylor Brooks. He came out and he said some blasphemous things. He said that he would cook Michael Jordan in a one-on-one. And of course, that's absurd. You and I know that's completely absurd. If he already pissed off a lot of people before that statement, he pissed off the Michael Jordan stans. He just pissed off everyone that watches basketball, that has a brain. It was an absurd comment. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to say Michael Jordan's better than you. No one's gonna think less of you. Like, all it does is just shows insecurity. Like, trying to overplay the tough, macho, overly tough, confident guy, it just shows insecurity. I want you to name me one time LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, or any prominent player in the last 20 years has ever said something like that about Michael Jordan. Never, even though they're confident in themselves. It just makes you look like you're insecure, right? It's like, it's okay to give Michael Jordan his props, his flowers. He's the best player ever in the game's history, right? So that was just cringe. Then last month in December, Ja Morant comes out and totally disrespects the Western Conference. He says that there is no team that he and the Memphis Grizzlies are worried about in the Western Conference. They are only worried about the Boston Celtics, which is a total slight to teams like the Denver Nuggets, the Los Angeles Clippers, the Phoenix Suns, the New Orleans Pelicans, all of these teams I just named are capable of knocking out the Memphis Grizzlies in the playoffs. The Memphis Grizzlies would look so dumb if they got knocked out by any of those teams in the playoffs. People would ask, where's all that talking now? And that's the cringe that we're talking about. You're setting yourself up for such a big failure. You're setting yourself up to be clowned so much if you don't go to the finals, right? That's a high bar. That's a very high bar. I get confidence, but there's a point in which confidence just turns into cockiness, and it turns a lot of people off. And that's what I've been seeing in the NBA community. The NBA community on social media, it seems like no one likes the Memphis Grizzlies at all. Every time I turn on Twitter and I see a post about the Memphis Grizzlies or about Ja Morant by SportsCenter or ESPN or Bleacher Report, when I go into the comments, all I see is people commenting clown emoji, people commenting cornball. The Memphis Grizzlies have just tarnished their image. They had the opportunity to be the young up-and-coming team that everyone loved, right? That everyone just loved watching and being around. They have tarnished that image. People want to see them get beat now, just because of how much crap they talk, because they talk as if they've won everything under the sun. It would be one thing if they'd won at least 2 championships in the last 4 years. Nothing. Ja Morant especially has really started to tarnish his image. I really used to like Ja Morant. I thought he was cool. I thought he was awesome. Now I'm just so turned off from Ja Morant. It's the same thing with guys like Desmond Bane and Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks, no one likes Dillon Brooks. But their behavior, the overplaying of the tough macho guy, to the point where what? They're gonna fight a 54-year-old Shannon Sharpe? Like, be for real. Be for real. You're not gonna, come on guys. Be a little bit more mature than that. Fans say something to you. It's okay. Like, you can just tune them out. You don't have to respond. You don't have to play this overly tough, macho, we are the guys, like, relax, bro. In that particular game, it wasn't just Shannon Sharpe that they had a problem with. Earlier on in that game, they got under LeBron James' nerves too. LeBron was so mad at them. He was mad at the fact that they were talking crap instead of hooping. This is a clip of LeBron James just completely embarrassing them.
Attempt, but he'll go to the line and shoot some free throws, only his 3rd and 4th.
You know, the second pick, some were saying, oh, well, that's the consolation after Zion, but I'll tell you what.
Revisit that draft.
Exactly.
The referees are now telling all the...
A few moments later.
And they're just scoring at will right now. They're shooting 56% overall.
LeBron! Bring it right back with authority.
They've been getting under the nerves of a lot of players recently. Players that aren't really the type to get into verbal fights, like LeBron James. 20 years, LeBron James has never really gotten like that. Came across this video of Dillon Brooks talking about containing LeBron James, and it's just hilarious. Watch this.
Dillon Brooks has to be trolling at this point. After the game versus the Lakers, he says LeBron doesn't want to go left. 20 years and Dillon Brooks is acting like he cracked the code. LeBron's about to break the all-time scoring record. Here's a video from this game and LeBron literally going left and getting an easy bucket on Dillon Brooks. And the Lakers won this game and LeBron still scored 23 points. And this is one of my favorite quotes. It's an old Kobe quote talking about the way you stop LeBron is you stop him from going left. Kobe was only one of the greatest ever and was known for being super prepared for every game and every player. But what does he know? Because Dillon Brooks figured it out. You force him to go left. I'm worried. Maybe LeBron won't even break the scoring record anymore if teams find out you just force him left.